calling 502-423-3122.
Lunch and Learn is brought to you by Dignity Memorial, featuring Archel Hetty Okolona, W.G. Hardy, Fairdale McDaniel, Archel Hetty Taylor Boulevard, and Hetty Hardy, where your loved one's life will be celebrated. Getting your affairs in order spares your family from expenses and upset during an already stressful time. Register now. Call 502-423-3122. You're listening to Just Ask Joyce on WFIA, The Spirit.
All right, and we have Mark on the line to wrap up this last hour of Just Ask Joyce. Mark, thank you for calling in.
Howdy.
Hey, how are you?
Pretty good.
All right, what do you say, bud?
Well, it's them transgenders getting at me again.
Transgenders getting at you, huh?
Yeah, it's...
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Well, tell me what you're saying.
Well, it's what Obama said today.
Yeah. Well,
we all know what he said. I don't have to disgrace us with saying it again.
we do, Mark. And, that's what we've been talking about on today's show. And we appreciate you calling in. And I know that, that it is disconcerting to many of us. Many of us. And, what we have to do, we have to remember what Webby was telling us, God is still in control. He's still in control of this. And so, guys, we can't stop what we're supposed to be doing as Christians. We need to be praying, but we do need to be that voice. And I know that some people will disagree with me. They think that, this is all part of, eschatology. It's the end of times and it's all going to play out like it's supposed to. And you know what? Yes, it will. But in the meantime, Mark, do we just lay down our guns and not fight? Absolutely not. We're supposed to be fighting. We are warriors for our King. We are part of God's army on this earth. And we should be still sounding that, being his voice, sounding that trumpet and just making a mark for the kingdom here. I don't believe that he would expect any less from his soldiers, would he? Of course not. And so I would encourage you. I don't know what you will choose to do. You may not boycott school. You may not have a choice because, you have to have both incomes. I would encourage you to consider homeschooling if that's your alternative. But we need to send a message. And as I said, we've only got a couple of weeks left. Maybe we could send a strong message to Obama and say, no more. No more. My kid won't go to school. You can change. And no one has challenged this president. Can I just say that? No one has challenged this president on any stinking thing he has done. Our congressional leaders have not challenged him, not to the degree that he should be challenged. No one has challenged him. And so maybe it's time that we just take it into our hands and challenge the dude. Maybe it's time because, it is still our country. It is not his country alone. And he had the responsibility, the duty to protect the country. And I believe that he has not done so, not to the degree that he should. And again, I know I'm offending some of you and I kind of sort of apologize. I apologize if I offend, but I cannot apologize for stating the truth. I don't believe that he has our country's best interest at heart when he would make a $150 billion agreement with someone that is our enemy. How can he? And now he has sold out your children. He has. He has compromised their safety and their protection, and that is our responsibility. That is our responsibility as parents, not his. Not his. And, he has his children protected by Secret Service at your tax dollars' expense, but not our children. They don't have Secret Service that will go into them and stand in a restroom and make sure that nobody else is in there that will harm them. Do we? No, we don't. But he does. Oh, my. How easy it is to pass down edicts when you are not affected, President Obama. Shame on you. All right. Now, If you have not made pre-plans, I'm sorry. I just get cranked up, don't I? If you have not made your reservation for the pre-planning time with me on May the 24th, would you do that? Would you? Listen, do we see how our country is just heading now? Can we get some peace of mind? This peace of mind with pre-planning your demise is going to be the best peace of mind that you can ever put on your plate, I'll tell you. And it will be so good for your family. And Webby had to walk out, but he would have told you he has been in so many funeral homes where people have had to scramble because they had no idea how they're going to pay for it, what the lost loved one wanted. They had no idea. They didn't expect it to happen. So will you come with me? Will you come and learn? Because I want to prepare you for life and death right here on Just Ask Joyce. All right, so call Patty, 423-3122, 423-3122. If she's gone, she'll take your number and call you back. Hey, I'm Joyce Oglesby. See you Monday. In the meantime, I'm in battle for his cause.
The Spirit, 94.7 WFIA FM New Albany, Louisville, is a service of Salem Media Group, online at WFIAFM.com. Focus on the Family is sponsored by Focus on the Family on WFIA.